All right, guys. Sorry for such a late post, but so much was happening today in the world of bodybuilding that I had to make a video. So I hope you guys enjoy. So let's start it off with a post by Gary Udit, who is a NPC and IFBB judge and promoter, and he is talking about, in today's post, he was talking about breaking news: the NPC North America Championship has been moved. So the original location of the North American NPC Nationals this year is being moved to the Wyndham Grand Hotel downtown Pittsburgh. So if you guys are going to that show, if you guys are going to the North Americas this year, make sure you guys are coordinating with your hotels and with your promoters to make sure you are in the loop, as we are very close to this show. We are under 10 weeks out from the NPC North Americas. And keeping with the North Americas, Nick Walker, I know you guys loved that video. I saw a lot of positive responses, so I wanted to give you guys another update on Nick Walker and how his prep is going, getting ready for this year's North Americas. So Nick's getting ready for Pittsburgh, and he's looking absolutely huge still. His conditioning is almost getting better on a daily basis. He's still keeping his midsection in control. I know that was a lot of, most of your guys' worries, was that his midsection was not going to be in control, and we would have to deal with another midsection bubble gut, oil spill in the gut section. But that does not look like that's going to be the case this year for Nick Walker. There's been a lot of hype with Nick this year, and a lot of promotion has gone into him competing at this show. A lot of publicity on his page and on others. So if you guys don't remember, Nick placed second last year at the North Americas, and honestly, I think that he has done what he needs to do in the terms of conditioning and putting size on in the off season to really crack into that the number one spot. He only has one spot to gain, and I really do think it's Nick's year to grab his pro card and potentially move into a IFBB show after that pro card, and potentially even go to the Mr. Olympia on his first year. Next, switching gears, Keone Pearson, classic physique competitors, switch to 212. Some of you say open he should go, but right now Keone Pearson is in the 212 class, and he is set to debut. So it says 12 weeks out here, so I'm thinking that's either the Chicago or New York. Don't quote me on that. If you guys know exactly which show he's doing, comment below. I'd love to know. But he's looking huge and conditioned and ready to hop on stage any minute now. So definitely excited, and I'm more than willing and happy to share his contest update with you guys. And another newcomer in terms of being featured on this channel, actually 8 weeks out from the 212 Tampa Pro this year. Amazing, I haven't seen him yet, but Adam Young Bodybuilding on Instagram is posting some pretty great conditioned shots. It looks like he has placed in the top 5 before. It looks like at the Chicago Pro he placed in the top 5. So it isn't outside the realm of possibility to say that Adam could crack into that first call out this year. Will we know if that's something that he can really pull off? I'm not too sure. I haven't heard much from him, and we're just being real honest. I think he looks really watery, or not, maybe not really, but you can see that he is holding some water in that rear lat spread, and that really does worry me 8 weeks out when we have some serious heavy hitters coming into this 212 class, and a lot of them are diced to the socks and ready to really go, ready to roll at this year's 212 2020 Tampa Pro. But I do wish Adam all the best of luck, and like always, I'm really excited to see him on stage. The next bodybuilder that I would like to share with you guys today is Coach Little Joe, aka IFBB Pro Bodybuilder out of California. He would like you to know Joe Seeman. So I think I heard Fuad Abiad talking about him on the podcast today, on the Real Bodybuilding podcast. Check it out if you haven't. It's a fantastic podcast for real bodybuilding fans. But it looks like Joe is 10 weeks out from his next show, And honestly, I love the way his frame really goes together. I think that Joe has a fantastic physique. I think that his lats, his arms, even his midsection being somewhat controlled at 10 weeks out, I think he has a great physique. And I definitely think he has a lot of opportunities in whatever class he does compete in. I'm pretty sure he's a 212 competitor, but of course, as you guys have seen in my other videos, I do mess some stuff up from time to time. But that just comes with the waters of getting into a new sport and really covering it. So I just want to share Joe with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy his physique. He's looking just crazy. The side tricep shot that he has is truly fantastic, and I'm excited for him to step on stage this year. And the last competitor I'd like to highlight today is IFBB Pro Scott Daniels. So I was just scrolling through Instagram, and I think I bumped into him. It was either him or Patrick Tour, which is a pro bodybuilding contest prep coach and a guru, if you will. He might have posted about him, but just rolling through his Instagram, this is some serious conditioning. Look at the striations. Look at the vascularity. That's something that you don't typically see. I think he's competing in the 212. You're not going to see this a lot. A lot of the guys are big and full, and sometimes they kind of miss the dot when it comes to conditioning. Luckily this year, he's looking crazy. So whatever show he does decide to go in, I thought I read that he was getting ready for the Tampa Pro, but if he's going to be stepping on stage at the Tampa Pro, I definitely could see him in the top 10, just hands down, easily in the top 10. He might be giving up a little bit of size here and there, but I feel like conditioning sometimes overweighs the lack of size. Some of the guys that are a little bit smaller this year in the 212 are really coming in with some crazy proportions and crazy conditioning. And I think that Scott here is definitely going to be included in that talk for some of the best conditioning and striations on the stage this year at the 212 2020 Tampa Pro. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. I was not planning on posting tonight, but I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw so much good stuff. I couldn't resist not sharing with you guys. From the bottom of my heart, I love doing this. I love making videos for you guys, sharing bodybuilders that I am finding on Instagram, people I'm seeing and hearing from other pros like Derek Oslin. He was posting, and I think that's where I found Logan from. So I love seeing that. I love seeing bodybuilders and competitors sharing progress of other competitors, because at the end of the day, yes, you're standing on stage and you're being judged against other people's physiques, but if you're a real bodybuilder, you understand that at the end of the day, it's you versus you, me versus me. It's what I brought to the stage last year versus what I brought to the stage this year, or last show to this show. And I think that's something you guys should really take home. All right, guys, that's really it. As always, go to goldenairnutrition.com and use my sponsored athlete code SANCH15, and they'll save you guys some money, all right? If you guys enjoyed this video, consider liking it. If you enjoyed this content in general, go ahead and subscribe, and click the bell button too. But that's it for the third time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.